Right. Hey, hello, good afternoon, and namaste from India. Hello, everyone. I hope everything is fine at your end. Thank you so much for joining this webinar. This is our eighth successful webinar, and today we are going to cover the hottest topic of Odoo community, and that is Odoo certification. I know a lot of you are very eager to understand what exactly Odoo certification program is by Pragmatic, and we are soon going to you know reveal the program levels in this webinar itself. And to add more spice into this topic, we have brought in the Odoo expert from our very own Odoo community, and his name is Mustafa Rahi. Welcome, Mr. Mustafa. Mustafa, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, Aditya.
Great. So we have Mr. Mustafa Rahi. Before I introduce you guys to Mr. Mustafa, I would like to introduce Pragmatic TechSoft because I can see many of you are new to us, and likewise, even we are new to you. So, without delaying any more, let me introduce you to Pragmatic. So, all right, so we are officially known as Pragmatic TechSoft. We are based out in India. However, we also have recently opened a new division in Estonia, Europe. And apart from that, we have two more offices in India itself. One is in Rajkot and another one is in Kochi. Right. So we are 15 years old IT company. So more than information technology, we believe that world requires intelligent information technology, and hence we position ourselves like that. We are IIT uh, company working with Uru since version 4. So that makes us one of the oldest Uru associate in the world, and the one of the very rare and the oldest company in India which is working with Uru since so long. You can just imagine what level of expertise we are holding in the market, right? So Pragmatic TechSoft has more than 170 plus Odoo applications listed in Odoo App Store, right? That covers almost all industries across all segments, through large scale to medium scale to micro scale. So, and we have also been extensively working on AI, that is artificial intelligence. Everyone knows that, and process automation. So recently we covered one webinar in which we covered a topic called email marketing automation. You can definitely check that out on our LinkedIn page. Uh, and we are doing this to reduce the manual efforts and increase productivity of our customers by 10x. Yes, almost by 10x, because we believe in AI. We have seen the power of AI, and we are trying to integrate and improve our own process and our customers' process by implementing artificial intelligence. Having said that, we have launched our new website as well called www.aiofficer.co. I repeat, the website is www.aiofficer.co. Please go and check it out. It's one of the awesome websites that we have got. And we are only talking about artificial intelligence, how artificial intelligence tools, that is AI tools, are, you know, uh, contributing in various parts of industries, in various processes, etc., etc. And now moving on to our webinar. In today's webinar, we are going to focus on Odoo certification only. All right. So, and like I said, we have Mr. Mustafa with us, who will tell us how to prepare for Odoo certification. So he has been into this industry since 17 years now. So, but I like to, but like I promised, I let me introduce you to Mr. Mustafa. So he has been working as a project manager, functional ERP consultant, and business domain expert, along with additional responsibilities as pre-sales consultant at a various level of different industry verticals for more than 17 years. And he is also working with Pragmatic. He's recently, working with Pragmatic as a Odoo certification consultant. So whoever is interested in joining our Odoo certification program, definitely he'll get to talk to Mustafa Rahi as well, being an expert, based on what level you are selecting to for moving further. So moving on, introducing Mr. Mustafa. He has been in the space of Odoo ERP, delivered Odoo ERP solutions to industries like retail and wholesale, telecommunication and satellite services, additive manufacturing, 3D printing, manufacturing, omni-channel ERP solution to computer and accessories traders, and like that's it's a huge list. So he has been traveling. He has been traveling to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Singapore, to lot many countries for Odoo ERP implementations. Yeah, and with such vast experience, Pragmatic Techsoft decided to have him as a Odoo certification consultant for you guys. All right. So without further ado, I would like to hand over the stage to Mustafa and ask him to throw some more light on Odoo certification and its preparation strategy. If
Thank you
you
very
have,
much, Aditya.
yeah. So if you have any questions in between you want to ask to Mr. Mustafa, this is the chance. This is the opportunity. Go ahead, ask the questions, trouble him with your queries. Do not think that if this is going to sound very stupid or it's going to sound very intellectual. Do not think about that. Just ask the questions. You'll get the answers for sure. All right. To you, Mr. Mustafa.
Thank you very much, Aditya, and thank you, Pragmatic, to bring this platform and communicating with entire Odoo group, Odoo community, Odoo aspirants, and just would like to give a brief this topic like implementing Odoo ERP is very popular nowadays since we hit with Corona. The small ERP and middle-sized companies are looking after ERP implementation, and hence they are always looking for a good consultant. Okay, so being a consultant myself for many years now, I have been focusing on ERP implementation with best practices, and myself with the surrounding team for the organization I have been serving, to the client I have been serving. We crack many enterprise projects, as well as for specifically to Odoo certification. Myself and the Pragmatic team, as well as some other partner companies team, have been collaborated and guided them to the right track to learn Odoo at its best, and then become an Odoo certified consultant. So definitely, Pragmatic has a good history in terms of having Odoo specific implementation in multiple countries, multiple continent, and delivering a good workable solution to client with a certain business specific solution. That is the core where Pragmatic is good, and it has a good team of technical consultant as well as a functional consultant and a QA and an entire team who can build a robust ERP implementation for any organization. So I think we definitely, as a team, can bring to the mass, like to deliver how you guys or how whoever is the viewers to this particular session can learn more about the tips and tricks to learn more about Odoo base and Odoo advance also. And that's how I think we together can collaborate and deliver a nice training and a kind of consultative approach to bring you near to your objective of become an Odoo certified consultant. Right, Aditya?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just a moment. So definitely we are here to discuss more about what should be done to become an Odoo consultant first. Certification will be the secondary, but how you can become first an Odoo consultant? There can be two or multiple background you can have. You might be an engineer, you might be a computer graduate who enter into Odoo or Python development and doing a good module development enhancement into existing functionality, and now wanted to achieve certification of Odoo. And second is, you are a business analyst or business consultant who is approaching client, who want to give process and redefine the business process of client by your ERP knowledge, your industry knowledge, and Odoo framework knowledge. So those are the two type of profiles you guys might have and wanted to now excel in your career with Odoo certified consultant. So if you guys have any question, you can definitely you are free to write in the window, and I will be happy to answer. And anyone who want to achieve this certification has a question. What type of exam is it, and what type of questions would you ask? Definitely, some personals who have colleagues, who have seniors who might have appeared for this exam might be getting some knowledge, some inputs from the seniors, from the friend circles, right? But to get into that particular aura of getting into objectify, like I want to become Odoo certified consultant, I have to do XYZ thing. And that's how you also crack your college exam, your school exam, your additional certification exam, anything you pursue in your career. You have to make a goal. So that goal is, and that objective is very much necessary. That is what I believe from my experience. And without that, I think your focus will not be there, and you will not be able to put on your 100% effort, or maybe more than 100% effort, we always say. And focus is required. So first, believe in yourself, your knowledge, and try to enhance it. uh, Now the question comes, where should you get this particular knowledge, kind of information? Definitely one way is definitely a Pragmatic has started this very specific program to help the entire community and aspirants to achieve Odoo certification. And second, you will get Odoo on slides, Odoo videos, Odoo tutorials, and some of the aspirants, some of the functional consultant like me, who are very popular in Odoo community, who try to publish many type of blogs, many type of tutorials, many type of videos on their Instagram channel, YouTube channel. And then you can try to follow them, you can try to learn real practical aspect of using Odoo. Definitely Odoo slides are always good to learn basics of Odoo. Odoo tutorials are going to give you idea of how to use that module in a certain business condition, in a certain industry verticals only. But when you get into real business scenarios, when you hit your client to requirement gathering sessions, for configuration sessions, for implementation sessions, you need to know entire business operation, entire business domain, and that can only come through your practices and your colleagues and some of the programs you can enroll into. Right, Aditya? Any input from your end?
No, absolutely not. I mean, yes, you have cleared almost everything. But however, I mean, definitely you would be covering also the part of preparation. But I have this question. I mean, how much time would one spend in preparing for Odoo certification on a daily basis?
True. So certification is not like a kind of deadline based exam where you need to appear after 7 days, after 15 days. Learning is ongoing process for IT industry, and Odoo like framework, which is coming up with new version every year. There has been many changes, many new features, many new business related functionalities is introduced. So every version will come up with its own certification examination, because every version has its own upgraded features which Odoo is going to market, Odoo is going to sell to the end customers. And we as a consultant should learn that first. Okay. So if you are already certified with Odoo version 15 or Odoo version 14, and if you are going to appear for Odoo version 16 or maybe a version 17 examination in coming months, definitely the basic will remain same. But you also need to learn what is new in new version, how it is changing the entire game from previous version to new version. And from my experience, like if you are very much focused and you have put on your objective to clear this examination in, let's say, 30 days. Then run behind it. Invest your job time to your working hours, to your job, and additional time you have to invest for yourself to satisfy your need of getting Odoo certification. And where I think a pragmatic program can help, right, Aditya?
Right. So one of our attendees uh, has said that the voice is coming really bad.
Okay.
So is there anything else you want to? I mean, uh, I think there is some disturbance behind you.
Is it better now or still? Hello.
Can we get it from our attendees? Are you still hearing a bad voice that is coming out, or is it working fine now? You can comment in the comment section. Not a problem. I can hear my own echo. So yeah. All right. So Mustafa, you were asking something. Let's continue.
Yes, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was telling about if one has decided to get this certification in X amount of days, let's say 30 days is a cycle, I think one should invest and focus on their activity to learn more. They can spend their regular working hours to learn more with their current projects, but they have to specifically spend at least 4 hours a day, and where I think pragmatic program can help to accelerate with the program they have introduced specifically to get the Odoo certification, and learn more from the practical aspect of the industries you serve, of the business domains you deliver the Odoo solutions. And every module, like, because Odoo is a modular approach, we know, and in terms of certification exam, Odoo put on the questions limited to the modules and with integration also. Like if you are focusing on sales, you will find sales based questionnaires in Odoo certification exam. If you go to accounting, you will get accounting plus inventory plus related questionnaires. Purchase, when you hit purchase in that purchase section, you will find purchase plus inventory questions. But it is not a very simple exam, I can say. You will be tested by Odoo with some of the configuration based questionnaire and some of the practical aspect based questionnaire. Practical means calculation based. You need to real time perform and think about that situation. Maybe customer lead time, vendor lead time, manufacturing lead time, raw material availability, kind of location management. In accounting, you may have payment terms based questions. So those are very tricky questions. The questions which Odoo puts in its examination is very tricky in terms of understanding the entire layer of that question and then finding the answer with the multiple, MCQ base. It is really difficult because Odoo gives 90 minutes of time to crack with 120 questions. So you can understand it is not easy, it is not that tough also. But how you manage your time to drive through that question, to understand that answer, and whether to perform or not, that is again a trick. Okay, so
Right.
those kind of I think input you have to consider from the experienced certified consultant who has already appeared for multiple examinations, can crack down and understand the how Odoo put up the questions, how with every new version Odoo introduces new type of functionality and modules, which is very much new. When you, let's say, Odoo is releasing version 17 in November, maybe in December you will find certification exam for version 17 also. And with Odoo 17 you will find two new modules. From my experience of version 16 examination, when I was pursuing that, Odoo has introduced knowledge module, which was very much fresh, very much new. I was, not aware about what in-depth features and functionality Odoo is trying to provide. Odoo is presenting only one layer of basic functionality of knowledge, but on business aspects, how that knowledge module can be utilized for different industry for different purposes, that only you should be able to know from your practices, from practical aspects you perform on your test instance, and learn more and more how to share, how to give access rights, how to edit those knowledge, how to reutilize this knowledge. Those kind of question Odoo will ask in that examination. So knowledge is very small module, but it can be a game changer if you know the things. Definitely, those particular positive marks you will gain. But if you don't know, then you might get negative marks if you fail to either attempt, or if you have wrong answer put on because of lack of our practical knowledge. So that can be a matter.
Negative marking is really bad.
Yes. So definitely, so those kind of I think with this program, I think that can be manageable. What to appear, what to attend, and how to attend, and more important, what to skip even, because 70 percentage is minimum we should get to achieve the Odoo certification. So you can consider, like, out of 120 questions, how much or how many should be right one. And if it goes negative marking,
Hmm.
it is very tough. Right.
So I have one question for you. If you can you put that on mute? So I'm hearing my own echo. Yeah. All right. So my question goes like this. So I've seen this trend. So I've been working with in the Urdu community since, like, it's been like almost couple of years now. All right. And I've seen this trend that many consultants who were, reselling and consulting for our competitors, like Urdu competitors like SAP or Sage or Microsoft Dynamics, now have shifted their focus and interest on Urdu because of the rise in demand that has been clearly seen in the market, right? And they have just recently, I've been talking to many of them day in day out, and they really have very little knowledge about Urdu, and yet they want to get into this. They're very curious to know. So do you have any special tip for them, as a consultant? How should they work towards getting certified, rising their levels from ready partner to gold, silver to gold, I mean, like that. So do you have any tips for them as well, for fresh consultants, I guess?
Sure. Uh, Definitely, practicing SAP, practicing Oracle requires huge number of experience in terms of implementation. Likewise, if you are practicing Odoo, it is the same. You can feel like SAP and Oracle kind of, and Microsoft has their own way to handle their own products in terms of modular approach with specific consultant for specific process. But in Odoo, we have one consultant who focuses on almost 80 or 90% things inside Odoo, because Odoo is famous for small and medium scale enterprises. Okay, so you won't find like Odoo account consultant, Odoo supply chain consultant, or Odoo maybe CRM consultant, but you will find only Odoo consultant. Okay, so
Right.
if you are shifting from those big ERPs to Odoo, definitely the mindset has to be open, because you have to be ready to learn each and everything, each and every process, because that is okay in any ERP. But as soon as you are going to hit your warehousing, then inventory itself is a big subject. But in Odoo, you have to be aware about sales, inventory, accounting, and purchase also. Because without purchase, your inventory is for no use. Or if you don't make purchase, then you have to manage by manufacturing, or you need to manage raw material. So that's how Odoo approach is a little different. And one consultant has to be aware about each and every process inside Odoo. And I am sure Even at my level, after practicing almost 15 years, specifically, Odoo and other open source technology, I am not 100% adequate to know each and everything in Odoo, because Odoo is rapidly changing its interface, introducing new features every year. So based on need, how you analyze those need, how you connect with Odoo available modules, that's the key part over here. So anyone are welcome to join Odoo community and get Odoo certification, but it
Absolutely.
requires rigorous practice and number of implementation and man months they have spent.
All right. Yeah. True. So I've also observed that Odoo launches one version. All right. So for an example, Odoo launches Odoo 15. Then after a few months, they come up with Odoo 15.1 to so on and so forth. So does that make any difference? I mean, if I'm not prepared for 15.2, but I'm very much prepared for 15 or 15, something like that. So you understand my question, right? So does that make any difference if I'm not prepared for that decimal version?
No, normally, you are right. Odoo is introducing sub versions when they are planning for next editions, and some versions are specifically chosen for improvement and bug fixing only. Okay, so likewise, we have Odoo version 16, which was launched last October. But after a few months, we have seen 16.1 release. Definitely. If you are on the Odoo online or Odoo SH platform, you will get those particular upgrade out of the box, because Odoo keeps upgrading itself on their own platform. But if you are on your private cloud, private servers, then definitely it's a manual practice. But every version is coming with a new feature, new functionality, which can be minor, which can be major also. So, yes, it is important to make yourself aware about what is new in that subversions also. Right now, you might following like the viewers specifically of this webinar, Odoo 6 release note of 16.1, release note of 16.2, 3 and 4, whereby in 16.3 I think they have released entire new interface of version 70, which you
Yes.
guys can definitely check on Runbot. Or now if
Hmm.
you open 14 days trial version, you will see version 17, all the features which is going to come up in November. So it's a pre-release, but you can able to learn more about version 17 right now also before its release.
Right. Right. So, this is my request to our audience. Do you have any questions for us before we move on to our next session, where I'm going to introduce you to our Odoo certification program levels? Please ask if you have any questions. All right. So perhaps, Mustafa, we were very loud and clear with our points. People are very much clear about the preparation strategy and how to work on that. I'm really, really thankful that you've been really kind enough to share all the knowledge that you had and how you prepared for your examination. Thank you so much on behalf of Pragmatic and on behalf of Pragmatic's audience to you. All right. Moving on to
Thank you
our
very much.
Right. So moving on to our next segment, I am going to introduce you to our program levels. Let me share the screen quickly. So I hope you guys can see my screen. All right. So like we discussed, we are introducing a Odoo certification program, and hence this webinar, right? And let's look at the who can join this program. I mean, like as we have been discussing this throughout the session that anyone and everyone can join this program. Who wants to know Odoo, who have been very enthusiastic about this technology. There is a big huge rise in interest in Uru technology in the market. So if you are very much curious to know about Udu, wants to get make your career into this, definitely you can join this certification program. And also, to the intermediates, to the experts who have been with Udu working since long, or who have just started their career with Udu, they can also join the program. Not a problem at all. Especially, like I said, I mean, the fresh consultants who have been working with other technologies, but now they want to work with Odoo, you can also join this program. If you have a team, you want your team to get certified, Pragmatic is there, and hence we have designed and devised this particular program so that anyone and everyone can get certified on Odoo and make their careers. All right, let's get on to this Odoo certification program levels. The first level is silver level certification training program, wherein we are giving you 5 hours of online training session, okay, a personalized study plan, one practice exam. We will take your one mock exam and one-on-one Q&A session. This Q&A session will be taken by our experts, our Odoo experts. Okay, so you do not have to worry on that. He'll completely prepare you for the exam. The 5 hour online training session will also be taken care, will be conducted by our Odoo experts. The second level is silver level certification program, which will cost you $1,500. Now, again, this will be 10 hours of online training session. A personalized study plan will be given to you. There will be two practice exams. There will be two one-on-one Q&A sessions. There will be resume review and interview preparation for the fresh joiners. This is the more interesting part for you, wherein we will review your resume, we'll prepare it again from our side. The do's and don'ts will be added in the and minus from the resume, and you'll be prepared for the interview. And then we'll also help you in job placement assistance. This is irrespective to the region. No matter from which region you are, we will definitely assist you in job placements. And the third and the last certification level is the platinum level certification training program, which will cost you $3,000, and in which there will be 20 hours of online training session, a personalized study plan, three practice exams. Now, just imagine the level of preparation will be happening before you get on to the actual certification exam. Then there will be three one-on-one Q&A sessions conducted by our Odoo experts. There will be again the same resume review and interview preparation, and the job placement assistance will be given irrespective of the region from where you belong. So these are our three training program levels, wherein we are quite excited to launch, and this was an official launch. Yes, there has been a couple of sessions that has happened before, but that was unofficial. But this is an official launch of Pragmatic TechSoft's Odoo certification program. I want to understand your views, your opinions. If you have any questions, please shoot. Write to me at aditya.babar@practic.com, or you can write it right away in the comment section. I will be able to know what exact questions you have. All right, so we have one question from Zora. Just a second, Mustafa, are you there? All right, so I am Odoo developer. I was preparing Odoo certification, but I found accounting modules are very hard. What would you suggest to me? Uh, is Mustafa is? Let me check with Mustafa. Are you available? Are you available? Are you there?
Just give me a minute.
All right. All right. In the meantime, if you have any, apart from Zora, by the time we answer the Zora's question, if anyone else have any questions, they can line up their questions so that we can address it one after another.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just available now. So
All right.
yeah, I can read the question from one of the candidate. Like, Odoo accounting module seems very hard, right? Definitely, one can find that because uh, you might not be from the accounting background, or you might not be aware about the fundamentals of accounting. Or the second scenario is you are aware about accounting, then I don't think so. Odoo is tough. The way you might be practicing QuickBook, you might be practicing other Xero or other accounting software. Odoo is on the similar way. Look and feel, terminology might be different, right? But the concepts are same. Worldwide accounting concept remains same. So there has to be no worry in terms of management of ledgers, in terms of management of accounting reports. There can be a change of headers, but ledgers and the type of accounts remains same across the globe. Okay, maybe taxation policy will be different and taxation report can be different, but basic accounting from income account or expense account, or maybe revenue, and then asset and liabilities and receivables and payables, all will remain same, right? So you should learn from the basics of Odoo when you started with Odoo accounting, how Odoo terminologies are, and what kind of changes it brings for non Odoo or non accounting background people, and try to understand from the core. Okay, don't hesitate or don't afraid of debit and credit. Okay, it's only a kind of negative and positive in terms of your accounting transactions. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Mustafa. Right. Hello, Hussam. Hello, Alan. We've got an audience from Brazil as well. Hi from Pragmatic. Any questions? Because we this is the Q&A round, and after that we'll be closing this session. If anyone is interested in understanding more about the Odoo certification program, or you want the document that I just shared or the brochure, just send a thumbs up on the comment section so that I'll send him directly on the email. Hi, Alan. Hi. Hi, Alan. Do you have any question for us? We'll be happy to answer. All right. All right. So I take this as there's no question from my audience. So thank you so much, Mustafa. We're closing this session. If in case you have any questions, uh, you like I said, aditya.babar, babar at the practic.co.in. This is my email address. Uh, Drop in your questions to me, and then I'll be happy to address you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mustafa.
Thank
You
you.
want to add
Thank you,
anything?
Aditya. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.